Okay, let's take care of the seat pan area. What we're going to mount the seat to. So, this is the back of your mower, right here. This is where the brackets used to mount to for the seat. These little pivot brackets right here. Now, because we've welded steel in the top of the frame, this being the top of the frame, we're going to come down here and make a mark at 1 inch. We're going to cut that out. That way we can reassemble this and we can get our measurements. So literally, all I've done, we're going to cut this out. From on this curve, we're going to cut this way, and then we're going to cut down it. Alright, so you can see all we did was trim it so that it will fit now. So let's set this down, go get the other 2 pieces of the box and reassemble it. So you see how quick this goes. Now let's try that again. Set this in here where it goes. Probably help if we had it the right way. Stick a screw in the middle. Go ahead and run it home. And we're going to stick a screw in the bottom. Run it home. Now with those in, makes it easier just to set this here and do it. Get one in the middle, one on the bottom. Put one in right there to help square it up. I see what's going on. It's rubbing on a weld. I need to rub a little bit off. Not a big deal. There we go. Now it's fitting right. So now let's take these screws and put them in. Alright, so you can see what we got going on here. All we did was put in the bottom ones. And then we put in one here and here to help square it up. Now we're going to measure. So 8 3/8 inches. All right, let's set this aside again. Now we're going to break out the seat. Take those off, you don't need them. Keep them around, they make good brackets. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Let me kill this real quick.
Go ahead.
Alright, sorry about the pause. Ladies and gentlemen, had a couple of customers show up. Let's see, these are not halves, those are 9/16. So you notice we got rid of the little swivel brackets. Now we want this. Don't throw the seat away. You're going to use it. You don't have to, but it saves you money. Alright, so what did we say? We said 8 3/8. We've only got 7 5/8. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this from the inside, where we can slap a straight line down. Tighten that back up. Alright, so we got a straight line here. We're going to take this and we're going to cut it just before the bend. you see how we marked it? We did it from the inside for a reason. Because it's easier to line up right there where it starts to bend and make your mark. See what I mean? Right on the bend. We're going to run straight down. We're going to cut this center piece out. We're going to match it up on that box frame, draw some lines, and cut that out. And then we're going to butt weld this in. Now we're going to take it, flip it over, do the same thing. Okay, by doing this, we are allowing ourselves to drop the seat down to 13 inches. In a prepared chassis, that is the lowest the seat is allowed to be. You want your seat as low as possible for your center of gravity. When you're booking 45 miles an hour on a mower around turn 1, 2, 3, or 4, you don't want to be sitting any higher. So let's bring this back over here. Get this back out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fit this right in here. Just like this. So I'm going to flip this back over. It's going to be kind of hard to see because I don't have anywhere to put the camera up high. But I'm going to center it. I'm going to trace the lines, and then we're going to cut the center section of this out so that we can clamp that together, butt weld it in. Something you need to remember when you're cutting this, when you do this, you need to cut just on the inside of that sharp, crisp line. When you're butt welding, you don't need a big gap. Don't cut on the outside of the line and give yourself an 1/8 inch gap on both sides. Cut it right on the inside because it's easier to go back with a flapper wheel and knock a little bit off if you need to than it is to clamp it and fill it with weld. So let's get this cut. Just like that. Alright, so I need to dress these edges up so that they're nice and smooth. on this and the piece we're going to weld in. I'm going to turn the camera off for that because this is just dragging out. And I'll be right back. And now we'll let that cool. Now we're going to weld the bottom side. Alright, now we wait for it to cool. Pound it out back flat with a hammer. And then we'll come along here and we'll knock this down with a flapper wheel. That way it's smooth and continuous. This side's not seen, nobody cares. Alright, hopefully you guys have got a good idea of how we're going to mount the seat. Once we install the fender, the rear fender, and we cut it out and weld in, drop down in a seat pan so that it sits at the correct height around the wheels still, we will cut slots in it to match the ones on the seat mount that we just welded in. And that way the seat can ride literally right down just above 13 inches. So I hope this is helping. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know if you need anything else as far as the seat mount. Next video we're going to put the bottom steel rails in. Little cheater shot. And as always, stay tuned. Like it, subscribe it. Don't like it, tell me what I can do different. Deuces.